pledge once again to obey the Great Might, then the Great Might has said it will grant you forgiveness. But if you were to disobey...
You are wasting your breath. I have no regrets. Actually, there is one thing. I regret not being able to defeat Mike together with my friends. That's it.
Is that so? Then you will be dealt with. You do not have much time left. Farewell.
Thanks so much for everything, you guys. I had such a great time. The days we spent here at school, our trip from Kagoshima to Tokyo, honestly, I wish we could have spent more time together. I wish this trip could have lasted forever. But I guess this is goodbye. I'll never forget you. Even if this world ends, I'll remember you guys forever and ever. Mochan! You guys, what are...
Isn't it obvious?
We've come to save you, Pochi!
Come to save me? But how?
There was a big dump truck parked where you got kidnapped, Mr. Pochi. So Yuki drove, and we all got in the truck bed.
And then we headed all the way back to Lake Suwa in Nagano.
Lake Suwa?
That's like where the UFO crash landed, right?
We figured if we searched the UFO computer, we'd be able to find where you were, Pochi.
If the computer was busted, we'd be out of luck. But thankfully, it was totally okay.
Vanilla and I analyzed the data, and that's how we were able to pin down your location.
Even luckier for us, the UFO was actually in fairly good shape.
Yoro pulled an all-nighter doing repairs to make sure it could fly again.
Oh, so I'm guessing you guys...
Yeah! We flew here in the UFO!
But how did you fly it?
Yuki was our pilot.
Yuki?
Look, they say you can still ride a bike even if you lose your memory, right? By the same logic, turns out Yuki's a real whiz when it comes to dump trucks and UFOs.
It's amazing, don't you think?
I think it's a bit more than amazing.
Anyway, we've got to get out of here.
Yeah, the UFO is parked on the school roof, so...
But guys, are you sure you're okay with this?
Huh?
I've been lying to you all, deceiving you all along.
No one here gives a damn about that.
Whatever happens, you're a go-getter. Nothing's gonna change that.
So let's stick together, Pochi. Go-go-getters will never ever fall apart. That's how the song goes, right?
Guys, thanks so much.
Hey, are you crying, Pochi?
No, of course I'm not crying. I've just sprung a leak.
Anyhow, we should get going.
If we let our guard down, the security robots might come back. All right, everyone, let's go.
You said the UFO was parked on the roof, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The school building's pretty tall. Only the rooftop's sticking out above the ash.
Anyway, guys, let's hurry up to the roof.
Got it!
Huh? What the? What the heck?
Pochi, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way!
I know, but my body won't... It's not me. It's as if someone is controlling me.
Maybe it's that device!
Device?
Look! There's some sort of machine attached to your back, Mr. Pochi! How could you not notice?
Oh, so I've been taken over by a hacking device. That's why I've lost control of my body.
I don't really know what the deal is, but we should probably get this device off you, right?
Be careful, Tuko! Stay back!
What? I guess we can't get any closer.
Anyways, we've got to contact the others with the walkie-talkie.
I don't think we can. Why? There's a signal jammer here at the school, so wireless comms are a no-go.
But
This sucks.
Guys, don't worry about me. You go ahead.
There's no way I'm doing that! Why do you think we came all this way?
Yeah! There's no way we're leaving you behind, Pochi!
You guys. I've got an idea. If we somehow use the electrical leakage on the machine over there, we can probably short-circuit the hacking device and get it off my back.
But if we do that, then Mr. Pochi...
Yeah. The electric components inside me will get affected too. This might be tricky, but right now it's the only way. If I want to keep on going with you guys, I've got no choice but to take a gamble.
May I... Are you okay? Mr. Pochi! Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Are you really okay?
Don't worry, my body's back to normal. I can move freely again, so I'm not gonna be a burden on you guys. Anyway, let's get going. The others are probably waiting for us upstairs.
You guys took your damn time.
What on earth were you doing?
It's a long story.
Again?
Everyone, stay back! Hey, what's wrong, Pochi?
This is why we were late.
There's a weird device stuck to his back. It makes him lose control of his body.
But it's okay. I just need to do it again.
Do what again?
Oh, I get it. But
Anyway, there's no use in us just standing around here. Chuko, Yuki, Mochan, you three head on up and let Kansai and the rest know. We'll stay here with Pochi.
okay, got it.
I'm counting on you guys!
So, Pochi, think we can figure something out?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Are you okay?
Makes sense.
You okay?
Yeah, somehow.
You don't look so great, though.
Look, I'm fine. I swear. My system's functioning normally, and there's nothing wrong with my components.
Huh. If you say so.
More importantly, what's everyone else up to?
Well, they haven't come back. So I guess they're waiting up top.
Well, we should probably.
Yeah, let's get going.
You got the device off, didn't you?
Yeah. Somehow.
By the way, what happened to Kansai, Nyoro, and Genu?
Those guys? I haven't got a clue.
What the hell do you mean?
I don't know. They were with me before, but I looked around and they'd suddenly disappeared. Anyway, let's split up and see if we can find them. Whether we find them or not, let's meet on the rooftop.
Oh, you're right. We can't use the walkie-talkie here. So, once we've had a look, let's regroup up top.
Got it!
Kansai! Nyoro! Genu!
Ah, Pochi. Sorry, bud.
A squad of robots attacked us out of nowhere. And now we're in this mess.
Hang in there. I'm coming to help you.
No, Pochi! Don't you dare! There's a strong electric current running through this cage!
Electric current? That's no problem. I've already gotten a few good zappings.
Huh?
What you planning to do?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna tear down this cage with my bare hands.
Pochi, what the heck are you talking about?
It's fine. Just leave it to me. I'm gonna get you guys out of there in no time.
Wait a sec!
Why?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a sec!
Pochi, are you okay?
Damn it, Pochi! You don't know when to quit, do ya?
Yeah, but thanks to Pochi not knowing when to quit, we're all safe. We ought to be thankful.
Thanks, Pochi.
I appreciate you, Pochi, for real.
Quit it. There's no need to thank me.
Can you walk?
I don't think so. I think I can stand okay, but honestly, walking is gonna be tricky. A few of my circuits are fried.
What was that?
That sound!
Crap, they're attacking! Even if Kansai and I can avoid them, Pochi and Yoro are... We've got to protect them somehow. I need to keep them safe. I need to protect them.
Hey, Jinu! What the hell was that?
You're asking me?
I'm pretty sure your power's awakened.
Awakened? You mean like us?
Yeah. Maybe that's what Mike wants. Mike predicted this would happen. That's why it brought me here to the school.
I've got no idea what's going on! But we managed to avoid climbing all those stairs. That counts as a victory, right?
Huh? That's what you're worried about?
Anyway, let's head to the rooftop. Everyone's waiting for us, I bet.
Pochi, I'll carry ya.
You guys made it safe and sound!
Yeah, things got kind of crazy, but we made it through somehow.
Amazing! You guys really flew here in that UFO.
Are you really that surprised?
Finding out you're a robot, Pochi, was way more of a shock.
And the fact that Mochan can turn into a chunk of iron.
And Vanilla turning visible.
There's been so many surprises along the way. So true. This trip's been one unbelievable thing after another.
Hey, how about we save the chit-chat for later, okay?
For starters, we should be getting out of here.
You're...
It's been a while, PCH-01. I have watched over you all along.
It can't be!
That's right, my name is Mike. The god offering salvation to all beings here on this planet.
You've got to be kidding, right? You're no good! Thanks to you, everyone lost their emotions and got forced underground!
Everything I did for the future of mankind and this planet.
What do you mean?
Let me explain. My objectives are already complete. I don't need to hide anything from you.
An earthquake?
You all know when these earthquakes started, don't you?
Let me think. It was around the summer of 1990. There's a rumor they were caused by an earthquake weapon developed by some country.
That's just no rumor, it's a fact. Experiments with that weapon caused a chain of earthquake swarms across the globe. Of course, those experiments had nothing to do with me. Because the AI speaking to you now was completed the next year, in 1991. Born into this world, I gathered data from the military and research institutions and started simulations. The findings were tragic. If humanity was left unchecked, the arms race would intensify. The environment would be destroyed, and all life on Earth would be decimated. But fortunately, it wasn't too late to prevent all that from happening. I predicted if I took immediate measures, I would be able to alter the future. And by that, I mean taking control of humanity. But those useless things called feelings stood in my way. That's why I had to strip humanity of their emotions. To protect this planet's life forms while preserving humanity, I had no other options. Besides, that's what humanity wished for.
Wished? For our emotions to be stolen?
Fundamentally, humans are creatures that desire to be controlled. In truth, humans don't want to think at all. I want you to remember how the world was before. Humans lived such meaningless lives, eking out a tedious existence day in, day out. Did they not? Never questioning exactly what their lives meant, moving forward blindly. There is essentially no difference between humans and sheep. The one thing that separates you is emotion, the culprit behind the unhappiness that plagues you all. I have no idea whether sheep are happy or not, but I doubt they are unhappy. Hence, my idea to turn you all into sheep. After all, that is what you humans seek. In secret, I hatched my plan to control humanity and started work on the Human Sheepification Project. First, using the network, I seized control of financial institutions across the world. Then I bought out electrical goods manufacturers and tasked them with making countless miniature robots. I then had them transferred underground beneath the Antarctic and started building the structures known as panopticons. Work on the panopticons finished in August 1992. I then positioned them above cities around the world. At the same time, I sent nanomachines to infiltrate people's brains. These nanomachines would rid people of their emotions. That said, that was merely the first stage. If emotions are removed too quickly, there is a danger of impairment. It was necessary to acclimatize the brain slowly. And so I watched over humanity, waiting quietly for the moment to move on to stage 2. That's when I faced a phenomenon that couldn't be explained. There was a group of children that for whatever reason didn't completely lose their emotions. I was greatly intrigued by the existence of these children. I wanted to find out the reason they weren't losing their emotions. So I brought them to this school to conduct an investigation. The Go-Getters Club was the result. It goes without saying, but I am of course referring to you all. It was April 1993. PCH-01, Pochi, was installed as a member of the Go-Getters Club. Of course, I gave the order to do so. Pochi was sent to conduct an undercover investigation, monitoring your behavior, observing, gathering data. Another thing Pochi did was to lead you exactly according to my plans. Fast forward to that summer, and I was able to acquire the precious subject I was after, completely by chance. The subject was a young girl with anti-dehumanizing characteristics. I carefully studied her brain and body, and deepened my understanding of her. As I continued my investigation, one fact became clear. The anti-dehumanizing characteristics were innate and closely linked with strong altruistic impulses. I also discovered the repression of these urges could induce the appearance of supernatural abilities. Well, in short, because of your great selflessness, you all possess latent special abilities. Those times you wished to save someone with no consideration of the risk to your own life. When those altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, that was when your powers first awakened. By the way, I realized the missing piece of my human sheepification project. People to lead the flock. Shepherds. A shepherd must possess abilities greater than the sheep. To lead a dim-witted flock, overwhelming power is required. Also, a shepherd must be virtuous. Because a society that places greedy, powerful people at the top is sure to rot. A group who fit those conditions perfectly. Yes, who else but you children, the Go-Getters Club.
You want us to be shepherds?
Exactly. You have been chosen, but all that would be meaningless with your powers still dormant. I had to awaken them. That's why I had you sent on that long journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. I paved your way with various dangers, opportunities for self-sacrifice, all to stimulate your awakening. In order to realize my plan, there were times I showed you illusions.
Illusions?
The strange creatures and obstacles you encountered on your trip, most of them were merely virtual. Although, not everything. People, robots, PLP before its transformation, earthquakes, and the eruption, Tokyo as it is now, these are all real.
What about the meteor we all saw from the bus?
That was an illusion. I wanted to instill fear in you before you began your journey. In order to awaken your abilities, it was necessary to put you under extreme stress. Let's continue the story. Of course, it was my intention to have Pochi accompany you on the trip, but I thought that overcoming the dangers en route would require more than Pochi's strength alone. That's why I chose to furnish the group with another robot, an assistant. The assistant was RCHE-10, Rachel. Rachel was an experimental model built even before Pochi was. As you know, he was remote controlled. There was no time to prepare another autonomous robot like Pochi. Out of necessity, I chose to simply improve the robot's throwing abilities and left control to Pochi. I sent him to the Go-Getters Club in January 1995. If he appeared just before the trip, you'd be suspicious. So I planted him as a transfer student in advance. I think I made the right choice in introducing Rachel as an assistant. If Rachel hadn't been there, you may not have gotten this far. And now we come to the finale of my story. At last we arrive on that fateful day, July 13th, 1995. The day you were involved in a bus accident on your way to Kamakura. The meteor had nothing to do with it. As I said before, that meteor was just one of my illusions. The accident was one of my schemes, carried out by my robots, instilling fear in you, and at the same time, rendering you unconscious. I then moved you to that undersea theme park. By the way, you may all possess special latent abilities, but that potential alone wasn't enough. To awaken your abilities, I first had to remove the limiters from within your brains. So I housed you in pods, and it was in those pods that I performed the surgery.
Wait, that's not what I heard. I thought those pods were designed to brainwash everyone.
That is false information I provided. You were thoroughly deceived.
That can't be! When we got out of the pods, we were clearly acting different than usual.
That was a side effect of removing the cerebral limiters. The breakwater that had been holding back your fears was destroyed, and so you lost reason.
But I can't believe I'd be taken in like that.
I required a lot of time to perform the brain surgery. During that time, you were all enclosed within the pods. But at the same time, I was busy doing things in the outside world too. I engineered a new generation of improved nanomachines and dispersed them from the panopticons, so beginning the process of eradicating human emotions. The next generation nanomachines were more effective than the first, but they had a weakness. When humans were exposed to sunlight, the nanomachines were expelled from within them. To prevent that from happening, I had to trap humanity underground. That was phase 2 of the Human Sheepification project. After that, you woke up in the undersea theme park and began your 1,200-kilometer journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo. And finally, you have arrived. Everything has gone exactly as planned. Before long, every stage of my plan will be complete.
Every stage? Your plan?
Let me say it again. The reason I had you undertake this journey was to turn you into shepherds. I needed to awaken all of your abilities, and that process is now complete. Not a single member of the Go-Getters Club remains unawakened.
In Kagoshima, I got the ability to turn into a chunk of iron.
And in Yamaguchi, my fire-breathing ability.
In the Ehime cult facility, I got my inventing powers.
On the cargo ship, I learned to use my barrier.
And I got my mighty swing in Osaka.
I was on that train when I got my hyper-electric wave.
Same for my ability. On that.
Just now, in the school corridor.
Exactly. Accordingly, you have all completed your shepherd training. The only thing left is to wait for your reply.
Reply?
I devised 2 strategies to protect life on this planet. One of those was the Human Sheepification Project. The goal was to support all life forms on this planet, while at the same time preserving humanity. But there is another way. The extermination of humankind. All I need to do is detonate the nanomachines in everyone's brains. You all have a choice to make. Become shepherds and make human sheepification a reality. Or annihilate humankind. That is what I mean by reply.
Quit fooling around! We can't make a choice like that!
If you don't make a choice, the second option will become inevitable. Do you not care if your father dies?
Wait a minute! You know about my dad?
Of course.
So you know where my dad is, too?
He tried to impede my plans. He is now in confinement.
What do you mean?
The person who created me was your father.
You're lying! My dad!
I'll give you some time. 3 days. Use them to think things through. Till then.
Are your repairs finished, Mr. Pochi?
Yeah, Nyoro fixed me up. Thanks to her, I'm back to normal. Well, actually, I feel better than before. Thanks, Nyoro.
Quit it. You don't need to thank me. It was all my fault. Humankind being trapped underground. All the difficult things you guys went through.
What are you saying? It's not your fault, Nyoro.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with you.
It does! My dad's the one who made Mike!
And what does that have to do with anything?
There's no need for you to feel responsible at all.
They're right! You guys, I'm so sorry.
Look, you don't need to apologize.
But if my dad hadn't made Mike...
None of us are blaming your dad either.
Yup. If your dad wasn't around, then Nyoro, the world's cutest girl, would never have been born!
Eh? You're asking Nyoro out at a time like this?
No, I'm not!
Well, if you're gonna say it, I feel the same.
Huh? You like Nyoro too?
No, not that.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
Hmm?
that's not what I'm trying to say. If Nyoro's dad, the scientist, hadn't existed, then neither would I. Like the scientist created Mike, who then created me.
Did you know about my dad?
No. All I knew was that Mike's creator was a genius scientist from Japan. I had no idea it was Nyoro's dad.
So you don't know where my dad is?
No. I'm sorry. The only thing I'm sure of is that the scientist had nothing but good intentions when he created Mike.
Now that you mention it, Mike said something like that. He tried to impede me. Hey, Dad, what are you researching?
Daddy is researching artificial intelligence, AI. This AI is super smart. So it's going to show us how to solve all kinds of problems. Once it's complete, we'll be able to help lots of sick and starving people. Plus, environmental and energy problems will probably be a thing of the past too. And with that, there will be no more wars on Earth. Everyone will be able to lead happy lives.
Nyoro's dad developed Mike for the sake of humanity.
Totally, that's what we're saying. Mike is the bad one.
Yeah, true dat.
I want to sock that son of a gun real good.
Speaking of, what's our reply to Mike gonna be?
Isn't it obvious?
There's no way we will become shepherds.
And we're not gonna annihilate humanity! We've got to choose the third option.
Mike, we've got to. All together!
Damn straight! Take that sucker out!
Thanks, you guys.
Hey, it's no time for tears.
But...
You like it when I smile. That's what you said, right, Nyoro? Same for me. So just smile, okay?
Ochi. Ochi. I'm gonna stop Mike from getting its way. That's my father's wish. So don't worry, Dad.
What's up, Nyoro? Why the long face, huh?
It's just... I've been looking at this photo I took with my dad ages ago. My dad used to smile all the time.
Who's that little pipsqueak?
That's me, when I was 7.
Huh? You're wearing glasses.
And? Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it, but you just look so different now.
Because of my dad, I used to read loads of books. So my eyesight got pretty bad.
But what about now?
I wear contacts now. I can barely see a thing without them.
Huh? So you're another Four Eyes like Tatsun. Yikes!
Pochi, don't you like girls who wear glasses?
No, you've got it wrong. With or without glasses, I think you're amazing.
I figured you might say something like that. If we defeat Mike and save my father, I wonder if he'll smile like he used to.
Mr. Pochi, are you okay? Mike is your master, so to speak. Aren't you afraid to fight it?
No, not even slightly. Because I've got everyone with me. You included. Yuki.
I don't know if I'll be of any use, but I'm gonna give it my all. If we combine our forces, defeating Mike's gonna be a walk in the park. Mike's put us through so many horrible things. For everyone all over the world, we've gotta take Mike out. I wonder, that thing about getting brainwashed in the pods and it wearing off if we were in danger, was that all a lie? Why did Mike lie to us about that? It didn't interrupt during the Fate game.
This is just a guess, but maybe it was hoping our powers would get awakened during the Fate game? It said that when our altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, we'd find our powers.
So, if someone got into a tough spot during the Fate game, oh my god! I don't care what happens to me! I gotta, save them! Mike was probably expecting those kind of situations.
Yeah, maybe.
This is super frustrating! Feels like Mike had us in the palm of its hand!
But not for much longer. This time, Mike's gonna be the one in our hands.
All right! You just wait, Mike! The tables are about to be turned! Flippity-flop!
Now that we're finally at this stage, my heart's really pounding. I can't believe that chump tried to use us. Getting smart with us. I'm gonna make sure Mike gets what's coming to it.
Once we defeat Mike, we can go back to living like we did before. Right? Going to school together.
Yeah, for sure.
If that's the case, we can give it another go, right?
Huh?
The school trip. We can all visit Kamakura together.
So we're finally gonna make it into the enemy base. I guess there's gonna be hordes of enemies waiting for us. This is just me trembling with excitement. Defenders of justice aren't daunted by evil. Mike referred to you as PCH-01. What does that mean?
It's my model number. PCH stands for Plenipotentiary Chaperoning Humanoid. They're pretty long words, and I'm not entirely sure what they mean. But I think it means that I'm a human-shaped robot designed to observe and think for myself. The other robots are completely under Mike's control. But I'm different. Mike gave me the ability to make my own decisions.
Mike trusted you, didn't it?
Yeah, it probably did. But not anymore.
I know that. You may be a PCH still, but the meaning has changed. Perfect champion friend.
Thanks, Tatsun. But friend begins with an F.
It's been a long journey, but it's almost over. Mike, the thing that stole humanity's spirit. We're gonna defeat it ourselves and bring back joy to the world. I'll bet that's what my sister would have wanted, too. Hey, Pochi. Mike called Raicho RCH-E10, right?
That's Raicho's model number. RCH stands for Radio Controlled Humanoid. I think that part's self-explanatory. E is for experimental. That's because Raicho was an experiment. Raicho was controlled by me. He didn't have free will. Now he's broken.
Are you blaming yourself? But if Raicho hadn't stepped in to save us, we might not have made it. My beloved Hosekizuka theater group has a saying. He loved everyone, so everyone loved him. Pochi, let's take down Raicho's enemies. We can avenge him. If we do that, he'll definitely...
Yeah, I know.
Tomorrow we face off against Mike, right? I'm gonna roast Mike whole with my flames of love! Huh? Where are you aiming that love? That's...
You just wait, Mike, you scumbag! Cause we're gonna come find you and pummel you into the dust with 100 kicks! If we save the world, we're gonna be heroes! Ha ha ha! So, Mike said that Raicho was an experimental version, right?
Yeah, he was built before me. He's a really old model. Raicho couldn't think or move by himself.
Ah, so the fact Raicho never said anything...
Yep. It's because he's an experimental model. Raicho didn't have any speech functionality.
Ah, when we were fighting over who got to be leader, we argued a bunch. But he never said a word.
Pochi! Let's finish Mike off once and for all! I'm not gonna forgive anyone who upsets Nyoro! So...
Hey guys, can I ask you something? Going to take down Mike. That was a unanimous decision, right? But where exactly is it?
Ah, now that you mention it, the thing we saw on the school roof seemed like an illusion, didn't it?
I know where to go.
One of the panopticons?
Yep. Mike's mainframe is stored inside the Tokyo Panopticon. So we've got to get inside and destroy it.
We can defeat Mike, right?
Yeah. And at the same time, we should be able to deactivate the nanomachines inside everyone's brains.
But how are we gonna get there?
That's easy. We can get there in that.
Oh, right. The UFO.
Pochi, you know everything about Mike, right?
No, not everything. I didn't know about Neuro's father or the surgery in the pods. And Mike mentioned a subject, right? That was the first I'd heard about that, too.
The girl Mike was studying, right?
Yeah. Anyway, the only things I knew about were the sheepification project, this trip, and Mike's whereabouts. I based my strategy on all the information I had.
Strategy?
A strategy for taking down Mike. My idea was for us to all go to the Panopticon together, with you all awakened and powerful after the journey. That was my plan. I'd be no match for Mike alone. That's why I needed your guys' strength. When you think about it, most of the way my intentions were the same as Mike's. We both wanted to awaken your special abilities.
Wait, so you decided to disobey Mike before the trip even began, huh?
Yeah. All the time I spent with you guys, how should I say it? I realized how amazing humans were.
Thank you, Pochi!
Eat up, Pochi! Looking forward to it, Pochi.
And that's what's so cute about you, Pochi.
Me and you, huh, Pochi?
We're the same! Huh, Pochi?
If you insist, I'll hold you to it.
Pochi, you're so kind.
I love your smile, Pochi.
The reason I thought that was because you guys still had your emotions. That's when I realized I had to stop Mike's plan at any cost.
But why didn't you tell us the truth before?
Well, for one, I didn't want Mike to find out. Mike said that it'd wipe out the human race if his plan failed.
No, but...
But aren't you spilling the beans right now?
Yeah. What if Mike hurt us?
Even if it did, it's no big deal. At this stage, I don't think Mike would be so quick to annihilate humanity. After all, it's gone to the trouble of awakening all your powers. That'd all be for nothing, right?
A shepherd is nothing without a flock. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
But... we've been saying we're gonna take down Mike!
If Mike somehow overheard us... At the very least, we'd lose the element of surprise. Mike must have some strong defenses set up.
And what does that have to do with anything? If we combine our strength, we'll definitely be able to take down Mike.
Yeah. We can win this!
Totally!
Let's win this thing together!
Together, we're invincible.
That scumbag Mike! We're gonna bait it into submission!
We're gonna crush it!
Just to make sure, we're gonna head to the Panopticon tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We should get a good night's sleep before the final battle. Final battle, huh?
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
If we're not all in this together, it doesn't seem like we've got a chance.
I think we need a strong leader.
Didn't we already decide that?
That's Kansai's leader badge.
I gave it to Rachel in Osaka, remember?
When Rachel got busted up at Lake Suwa, the badge fell out of his pocket.
I get what you're saying. So what?
You're the one who deserves to wear the badge, Pochi.
Huh?
Rachel saved our bacon time and time again. But
It was you controlling him all along.
In other words, we owe our lives to you, Pochi.
You're our hero, Mr. Pochi.
Totally!
You're the only one who can lead us.
There's no one more qualified than you, Pochi.
How about it? You gonna accept the role?
Nah, we've already decided. He's got no right to refuse.
Guys,
Well then, you're now the leader of the Go-Getters Club. I present you with this badge.
Huh?
Huh?
It's a gift for those times you saved us.
Did you guys just see that? She just kissed Pochi on the cheek!
You're right.
Yeah.
So shameful! Totally disgraceful.
What are you guys talking about? It's no big deal.
You say that, but look how much you're blushing.
Well, it's a little.
You think so too, right, Mochan?
Oh yeah, Mochan. You like Nyoro, don't you?
Well, putting Mochan to one side.
Hey! Don't do that!
Anyways, tomorrow is the big day. The day we take down Mike!
Hey, Kansai, what are you doing trying to wrap things up? Pochi's the leader now. We've literally just decided.
Oh yeah, I'm counting on you, Pochi.
Okay. Well then, here we go. Go-Getters Club!
Hey, hey, oh!
Mike's mainframe is deep inside here, right?
Yep, in the Panopticon Central Control Room.
I hope you're ready for us, Mike! Cause I'm gonna come and stick my boot where the sun don't shine!
I'm not really sure that'll work with Mike. I don't think it has a...
Yeah, Kansai.
Shut it! Whatever! I'm gonna beat the stuffing out of it!
This is so exciting!
Oh, I never thought I'd hear that from timid little Mochan.
My timid days are over! That's the spirit. I knew we could count on you, Mochan.
Hey, like, something weird's going on. Now that you mention it, we haven't come across a single enemy. Perhaps...
Anyway, let's keep moving forward. The Central Control Room should be just ahead.
So, this is where Mike's mainframe is?
I think it's behind that door. Everyone ready?
Yeah!
All right then, let's do this.
Pialololoon! Long time no seafood allergies. That's right. It's yours truly, Penelope.
Guys, let's hop to it and go defeat Mike!
Yeah, let's go.
Wait a sec! How dare you ignore me!
What the hell do you want, loser?
You're about as persistent as our vice principal telling his watermelon thief story.
I don't give a crap. Well, the vice principal's watermelon thief story, is that? I'm not asking!
What are you doing here, then?
Oh, I get it. You've come here to ask Mike about getting a raise.
No!
Ah, maybe you're trying to negotiate shorter working hours?
Hey, we treat our workers fairly.
If that's the case, then why are you here?
That should be obvious. This is Mike's home turf. Anyway, for you sneaky intruders, I've got a punishment in store. And for the traitor Pochi, something extra special. That said, I'm no fool either. I know that in a fair fight, I'm no match for you all now. Which is why... Huh? There aren't enough cages. Maybe you were thinking... locking me up would be useless. That's why you didn't prepare a cage for me?
Oh, crap! That's why! Whatever. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road!
It's transforming again!
Maybe.
If only I hadn't ran out of Caramucho!
It's okay! I'm gonna end this!
I see.
I'm gonna blow this crate to smithereens with an F-bomb! What do I do?
Quit worrying. It's not your fault.
But...
It's fine, just get back. I'm gonna deal with this sucker.
May I?
What should I do?
Don't worry! I'm not the same Mochan I was before!
What the?
I'm impressed. I'm sorry. I wasn't strong enough. Don't finish that sentence. I know. And now the baton comes to me. I've got this! Say your prayers, Penelope. Let's settle this fair and square! What do I do?
It'll be okay. All my pent-up anger, I'm gonna take it out on that freak! Now then. Damn. Sorry. I'm done.
Hey, what are you saying? I'm Electro Ranger Black. I'm leagues above you.
What's that? You okay?
Shut up! Just leave it to me, okay?
Ranger Black.
I can't believe it! I don't think I can keep going.
Don't worry. Everything's okay. We've all made it this far together on our quest to defeat Mike. We can't let this be the end of us. I'm not gonna let your efforts be in vain. I'm gonna defeat Mike once and for all.
Pochi!
All right.
Nice one!
Yay!
Pochi, that was amazing! That was an incredible fight!
That's exactly why you're our leader.
No. The only reason I won was thanks to you guys. It wasn't my strength alone that did it.
Yeah, no. The name's Penelope. The name's Penelope. Happy. That creep Penelope is totally busted, huh?
Penelope didn't know who it was messing with.
Regardless, Mr. Pochi, that was super duper pippity poppity amazing!
I've fallen for you all over again.
I'm flattered.
Ah, Pochi, you're getting all shy.
Ah! Mochan's frozen up again!
Aw, Mochan, you were totally amazing too.
Look, he's blushing too.
Guys, the fight isn't over yet. Mike is waiting for us behind that door.
It's time.
The final battle.
What? This whole thing is simple. We've just got to destroy that mainframe that's inside there, right?
If we do that, the nanomachines in everyone's brains will get switched off.
The world, it'll be back to normal.
Yeah, and our trip will finally be over.
It's finally coming to an end, isn't it?
Right. Everyone, let's go and confront Mike.
What is this? What on earth?
There's nothing here!
Where's the mainframe?
Maybe it's buried in the walls, or under the floor, or hidden somewhere around here?
No, that's impossible. Mike's mainframe is a bunch of linked up supercomputers. It's huge. And it ought to be right in the middle of the room.
But, like, it's not.
No sign of it at all.
But...
What? Wait a minute, Pochi!
Hey, Penelope, what's going on here?
You idiot! Completely fooled! Yummies! Fooled? That's right! Mike's not here. Not here. But Mike wanted to collect some data on all the awakened powers. So I planned to help.
So Mike's actually in...
The name's Penelope. The name's Penelope. It's totally on the fritz. Actually, I'm also Mike. You might say that I'm part of Mike, I suppose.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Mike is comprised of three personalities. I'm one of them.
3 personalities?
The main personality is Mike. And besides me, there's one more sub personality. But weren't you restructured by Mike? When I was being restructured, my personality was transferred inside this body. Inside Penelope.
I'm not sure I follow. Whatever. But where's Mike's main personality then?
The name's Penelope. Penelope.
You son of a...
So, have you decided to become shepherds? Because if you haven't, then I don't think Mike is gonna meet with you.
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way we're becoming shepherds!
Yeah, that's right. I see. But Mike said so, right? If you don't become shepherds, it'll finish vanilla forever.
What the hell did you just say?
Finish vanilla? You do realize she's already...
Dead? That's not quite true. Vanilla! You knew that, right? Vanilla's living and breathing. In other words... No, you're lying. Wait, what's wrong? No need to look so dejected. Shouldn't you be up for joy? After all, your body is still very much alive. But...
Huh? Hey, snap out of it, Vanilla!
Yellowbee, what the hell have you done to Vanilla?
It's not me! It's Mike!
Then what the heck is Mike up to?
Before I explain, let's talk about 1994. Obviously, you guys remember what happened in August 1994, right?
Vanilla was hit by a truck.
Right before that, Vanilla was awakened. Her ability is ethereal spirit, and that is when it was first activated.
Ethereal spirit is Vanilla's power?
So the Vanilla we can see is...
Not the dead Vanilla's ghost.
But the living Vanilla's spirit separated from her body?
Yeah, something like that.
Well then, where's Vanilla's body?
Didn't I tell you already? It's over there. Vanilla was seriously injured during her accident. So, she was put in that chamber to undergo medical treatment. The treatment was a complete success. There's no trace of her injuries.
Then what the heck is she still doing in that thing?
It's for research purposes.
Research?
Huh. So that was the subject Mike was talking about.
The subject was a young girl with anti-dehumanizing characteristics. I carefully studied her brain and body and deepened my understanding of her.
But it looks like Mike isn't done with its research. To continue with its investigation, it had to keep on preserving Vanilla's body. So, I'll say it again, shall I? If you don't become shepherds, then Mike's gonna get rid of Vanilla. It'll cut off Vanilla's oxygen. Well, in all honesty, the concentration of Vanilla's oxygen supply is already be dropping. That's why she disappeared. The reason she was able to use her ethereal spirit power was because of her brain's special abilities. But now, her brain cells are slowly dying out.
Wait, do you mean Vanilla is dying?
Well, she's not about to drop dead right away. She's probably got another 24 hours.
You scumbag! Tell me where the hell Vanilla is right now!
The name's Yellow. The name's Yellow.
Damn you.
Aniki! There's no use!
Shut up!
6 letters. 6 letters.
What the heck?
After the accident, Vanilla was taken to a facility. She's still there. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Huh? What on earth?
When you were having that barbecue, Vanilla didn't just carelessly wander into the road. Once she left you, she spotted a truck speeding to where you all were. They made no sign of trying to brake. In fact, they looked as though they sped up. If it had kept going, it was obviously going to crash right into everyone. That's why she jumped in front of the truck. put a finer point on it. She sacrificed herself to save you.
But...
Oh,
Vanilla! Why?
And you say you're not gonna abandon her after what she did for you? There's absolutely no way you could. Which is why you should just follow in line and become shepherds, don't you think? Shepherds. Shepherds. Shepherds.
shut the hell up!
The name's P-L-O-P. The name's P-L-O-P. Howdy. Howdy. Howdy.
Anyway, we need to figure out where Vanilla is being kept.
Yeah, you're right!
We need to rescue Vanilla as soon as possible.
But how are we going to find her?
Think. Where are they keeping Vanilla? There must be a clue. Somewhere among all the information we've got, there's something hidden. Something. The video I just saw? No, not that. That view.
By the way, who is the girl behind you?
Her name's Vanilla. She's one of the go-getters.
The Mike AI. The Great Mike's main body. Is it stored there?
Yeah, that's right. But are you sure you're okay?
That's it! I got it! Mike's mainframe. Wherever it is, that's where Vanilla is.
Huh?
how do you know?
Who cares? Are you sure about your hunch?
Yeah. But even knowing that...
Yeah, we've got no idea where Mike actually is.
Anyway, thinking on it isn't getting us anywhere. Maybe there's a clue somewhere in this panopticon.
You're right. Let's split up and search.
Got it!
That video from before? There's no way I could have known about any of it. I've never even been there. I've got no idea where that room is. And yet, I somehow knew about that video. No, I didn't know about it. Someone showed it to me. Someone from a world beyond ours. An other-worlder. The other-worlder has knowledge of a past I haven't experienced. They've seen what happens in places and time beyond my reckoning. And I've got the ability to correspond with this other-worlder. Because I'm...
That's right. I'm an X-type.
Hey, you're there, aren't you? You've been watching us all from the very beginning, haven't you? So, you ought to know all about the situation we're in right now. Please, you've got to help us. You're the only one who can help us, Otherworlder. Thank you so much. We don't have much time, so I'll keep this brief. Where exactly is Vanilla? I mean, that's obvious. Huh?
Six letters. After the accident, Vanilla taken it into a facility. Still there.
So, Vanilla's being held in a facility with a name that's 6 letters long? Right. So, those 6 letters are...
And our teacher broke the news to us. Vanilla has gone to heaven.
Yeah, I've already heard that. That's what our teacher told us. No, she can't be. She's still alive after all. But... you're telling me that our teacher was being literal? Hold on. Heven. You realize it's only got 5 letters, right? Penelope said there were 6 letters in total. Ah! All those heaven-y references. Vanilla's in heaven. But where is this heaven place? Yeah, but I feel it's useless to even try. Of course I do. See, I told you it was no good. We've got to enter a passcode to access the database. Yeah.
On this paper are numbers. Numbers you need to open God's door.
So, X, X, Y. Maybe that's the passcode.
The God offering salvation to all beings here on this planet.
But just knowing that doesn't help. The passcode isn't made up of letters. We've got to type in numbers. How do we do that? it's X times Y? Yes, I got access. What about this picture? It looks like a map to me. Ah, I remember. The same code was written on the master scrap of paper. And that X marks the location, right? But what area is the map of? I'm not... Heaven. This is a map showing where the Heaven facility is. It's Western Japan. Vanilla is where the X mark is. She's in Kagoshima.